Hey, I'm back with another episode on my trip to Singapore. I'm gonna share my top 10 things to do in Singapore. I wanted to do five, but I was like, nope, let's do 10 because I really enjoyed visiting all these places. And of course, I wanted to share them with you. They are in no particular order, all right? So let's dive in. First up is Gardens by the Bay. We took the train to get there, which was so easy to get to based on where we were staying in the city. Also, getting the tourist bus pass made it much easier and more convenient to move around. I highly recommend getting one if you're in Singapore. We had to walk for about 10 minutes before we arrived to purchase our tickets to see three places: the Flower Dome, the Cloud Forest, and the Supertrees. Now, this was our first stop for attractions or activities, and I was just taking in everything at this moment that we're finally here after all the planning plus traveling for over 20 hours. Now, the Flower Dome is such a beautiful place to see. It was transformed into a charming wonderland for Lilitopia, which was their floral display theme under the attraction's glass dome. Taking inspiration from Venice in Italy, this is the largest ever showcase of lilies in the spotlight at the Flower Dome floral display. There were 10,000 fragrant lilies on display, and they had this sweet scent that just filled the air. Next up was the Cloud Forest. This was by far one of my favorite activities. It was the Jurassic World experience. Now, as you walk in, you're immersed in interactive scenes inspired by their most recent film, which is called Jurassic World Rebirth. Also, bear in mind, this is home to one of the world's tallest indoor waterfalls and a lush mountain clad with plants from around the world. I liked how I was up close and personal with these life size dinosaurs. They were all lifelike animatronic dinosaurs. It was like I was transported back millions of years where these dinosaurs roam a dense and misty forest, aside from being, fully immersed from the onset. It was also an educational journey where people of all ages can learn more about the prehistoric plant life that continues to shape our world even today. I'm a proud plant mom, so this was interesting to me. The hike here gave me the heebie jeebies. I just wanted to call that out. This was a point during the evolution walk. The experience lasts for about an hour. However, there is no time limit once you've entered the exhibition. Super trees. Here, I finally got to see the infamous super trees. It was great seeing them in person and up close. If you can, definitely make time to see the light show, which is daily at 7:45 and 8:45 p.m. It was just magical to see. Number two on my list is the CapitaSpring Sky Garden. When we arrived, we had to pay $15 to go to the Sky Garden. Bear in mind, your ticket includes a beverage at the One Arden Rooftop bar. Let me just say, the views here were spectacular. For a minute, I stood looking out at the Singapore skyline from the 51st floor, and I enjoyed every bit of it. I think pictures and videos don't do the views justice. Number three is the Lau Pa Sat Hawker Center, one of the best locations for authentic local food, and everything we had was delicious. Next stop at number four is C'est La Vie at Marina Bay Sands. Take a look at the incredible skyline view. We went for dinner and the music was a vibe. I enjoyed myself here. The food was well prepared and a good variety of contemporary Asian dishes, and the cocktails are creative and high quality. It's a must visit for great views, good food, and a stylish atmosphere. Number five is Skyline Luge at Sentosa Island. This was when we were on our way there for another action packed day. They have four tracks, so we paid for the four rides. You travel to the top of the hill on a chairlift, then race down the concrete roadways in a gravity powered go kart. Highly recommend you give this a try. Next stop, number six, is Haji Lane. A colleague of mine told me about Haji Lane. It's a narrow alley that's festive and vibrant. The variety of colors and shops in this neighborhood pleasantly surprised me, and the street art all around was really cool to see. Number seven is Chinatown. I loved visiting Chinatown. We got a few souvenirs and gifts for ourselves, plus family and friends here. We also bought some local fruits, and I tried durian for the first time. I'm not a big fan of it, but I absolutely enjoyed eating some dragon fruit and lychee. Number eight is Merlion Park. The famous icon of Singapore is Merlion. It's a figure with the head of a lion and the tail of a fish that can be found standing proudly in Marina Bay. This is a landmark and tourist attraction that never fails to gather a crowd, both from the land and also from the boats. Plus, visitors of all ages and across the globe gather here to take the mandatory pic with the icon. Number nine is Park Royale Collection. This beautiful hotel sits in the heart of the central business district and Marina Bay. What I really loved about this place, it's the country's first garden in a hotel. The hotel has over 2,400 plants, trees, and shrubs. Last but not least is the Rain Vortex Waterfall at number 10. On the last day of our trip, we went to see the Jewel Rain Vortex. It's located right outside the airport terminal. The Rain Vortex is the world's tallest indoor waterfall. It's a real sight that catches the eye as soon as you enter the complex. One of the most fascinating aspects of this attraction is the way it is surrounded by nature. Singapore really impressed me with how they designed each attraction. Truly exceptional, I have to say. What was your favorite thing to do while you're in Singapore? Share it in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more must-see places. Follow along for must-eat dishes too, hotel reviews, hidden gems, and foodie finds. See you next time.